Yeah. Hello. Live. Testing? Alright, finally. Okay, this is my first try at commentating F1 racing. This is the JKeSports League. We're watching the very end of qualifying right now. The pole time is a 1:11.1 from Scavney. We're here at Germany this week. See Johnny, oh, he's pulling to the side. Icy Taxi to finish up. Stays 14th. So you run down Scabney first, Hildebeest second, Schmeg in third, SM Burt fourth, Mark of Kenya fifth, Brian Mosser sixth, Johnny seventh, Charging Lamp eighth, Braylo ninth, Vicious 10th, Cromley 11th, Isolate with Flair, nice name, 12th, K-Dog 13th, Icy Taxi 14th, and Fabio 15th. Should be a good race. These top few guys are quick guys. I used to drive in this league. Still do every now and then, but focusing more on my league. We're going to have a little break here between qualifying and the race. Lets everyone get their setups and there we go. Now the session is official. You can see the rundown. 3/10. He had an Alfa Romeo at second and third. Good showing from the Ferraris in the top 10. 2 seconds separates the top 10. Alrighty. Ooh, it's raining in Germany. That's gonna make it a lot more fun. So we're just in the in-between here. Give you a quick check of some point standings. Old Scavney in the lead. He's got, that small print. Oh, he's got 44-point lead on SM Burt in the Renault. Hildebeest in third with 119. Braylo fourth, 76. Captain Schmeg with 72. Looks like we're going racing. And 2-1, here we go. Scavney ready, leading them around turn one. Oh, there's my dog. So a wet race. We're gonna see who's got the skill to keep it on track for 30 plus laps. Looks like Con Man got in at the last minute to get the 16th on the grid. It's a pretty full field. I guess I could have got in my Haas this week, but that's alright. I'm gonna give this commentary a try, and hopefully it's just as fun as the racing. Old Scavney and K-Dog are nice enough to let me in their league and race when I have the time to. I appreciate it. Alright, we're coming around for the end of the formation lap. Everyone's gonna get ready to try not to spin their tires out. Here we go. We're gonna have lights up pretty soon. There they go. 3, 4, 5. And they're out. Race on. We got one jump start toward the back of the pack. Oh, there's a spin in sector 3. That's the back of the grid. That seems odd. Maybe a stall. Everyone clean so far. Ooh, little tap there with the Williams and the Ferrari. Charging lamp gets through, looks clean. Scavney holding the lead. Burt gets up to second. Hildebeest right on him for the hairpin coming up. Outbreaks him, takes second back, gets tapped from behind. I don't know if that's going to damage Burt or not. He took off from it. Looks like Hildebeest's wings all fully intact. Ooh, and a spin. Let's see if we can catch who that is. Johnny, I believe, spun. He doesn't have the wing damage yet. Just looks like he's a little squirrely in the rain. As Braylo gets by for 11th. Come around the end of lap 1. SM Burt's got the lead still around the final corner. Missed that overtake. He took it. Fastest lap, obviously, on lap 1. A little bit of spread field. Schmeg and Mosser in a battle for 4th. It's pretty tight, 4th down through 7th, 8th place. They're coming into the hairpin. Hard braking zone. He takes the inside. That was a smooth move by the Ferrari. Can he make it stick? Tough to make it stick when you can't get on the power right away there. He's gonna make it stick to their turn 5. 6, 5, no, that's turn 6. Yeah, that's turn 6. Mark Kenya passes another car up to 4th. Got Scavney back in the lead. Burt might have got a little sideways there. He's going into the pit lane on lap 2. I don't know if he had damage or what. Hill the Beast gets fastest lap. Less than a second behind Scavney. Mark of Kenya, Captain Schmeg, Brian Mosser, the top 5. SM Burt's falling all way back. He might be second to last of the runners. He will be in 15th. It could help him later in strategy, depending on safety cars. Scavney just keeping it smooth, trying to keep that 1 second lead. The line coming down the long straight. No. Here, I'll put on my other view, so I got 2 views to see. We got Mosser and Mark of Kenya. Ooh, he goes wide. He lets Brian go. That was a smart thing to do there. He can get him back later. Get a little off track. Scavney goes fastest lap. I think he likes it out there by himself. Just the 1.2 still. Mosser and Mark of Kenya in a battle here for 4th. Looks like he lets him go. Coming down to the hairpin. Smooth turn for everybody. Top 5 put a little distance on 6th. They've got a lot of distance on 7th. Some battle back in the pack as Braylow takes another spot. Crombly gets around as Isolate went a little wide there. Braylow must have went wide too. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Where is that? Not sure who went off. Oh, looks like it was Braylow. He dropped a bunch of spots. So Burt gets back up to 12th. Looks like he's going for 11th around the outside of Johnny. That's Johnny by. Goes for the inside move down the front straight, home straight. Down into turn 1. Gets the pass made. Oh, but it went a little wide. Let him right back by. Con Man comes in. Some good race, good hard racing going on. It's tough to keep it on the track when it's that wet. Pretty sure everybody's got the full wet tires. Bert lets him go again. Johnny goes way wide. Bert will keep that position. He's in 11th place after pit stop on lap 2. Go back to the front. Hildebeest catching Scavney around the final turn. Scavney dives into the pits for a stop on lap 5. So Hildebeest will take the lead. Scavney should, I don't know how long it takes. He'll come out in the middle of a pack maybe. Maybe they'll all get by him. Looks like we got another spin. Who's that? Isolate spin. No, I think it was Braylow again falling back. Isolate ducks into the pits as well, as did Crombly. So we got Hildebeest now with a 3-second lead. Almost 3 seconds to teammate Schmeg. Mosser up to 3rd. Mark of Kenya still in a good battle with him. They've been fighting most of this race so far. Looks, just couldn't get on the gas quick enough to hold it on the wet line. And charging lamp, 5th place, 2nd Ferrari behind him. Scavney came out of the pits in 6th. It's not bad. He got out in front of the gaggle of cars behind him, so that's good for him. That'll help him catch back up with some fresher tires. He went with the intermediates as well, so see if that's quicker. It still looks rainy pretty much all the way around the track. Got Vicious at 7th, leading the 2nd pack of cars. Got Bert right on him. He's coming back. He was down to 15th after an early pit stop. K-Dog behind him. Just doing nicely, just keeping it on there. Keep it on the road. That's key to finishing. Con Man ducks into the pits. As SM Bert's back in the pits again for a 2nd stop. Everyone must be opting for the intermediates. Trying out on track as Vicious, Bert, Con Man, Icy Taxi, Braylow all in the pit lane. Which gives Captain Schmeg the lead by 11.2 seconds. He's in a good spot right now. As he and K-Dog are the only 2 that have not pitted yet. And Conman and Fabio put wets back on. Everyone else with the intermediates. Captain Schmeg gives up the lead to come into the pit lane. We're going to see which tires he's going with. Alpha crew ready for him. Here he comes. They're putting the inters on. He will fall back to 3rd. Looks like probably 5th is where he'll end up. Out of the pit exchange there. No, he keeps 3rd. It spits him out right in front of Mosser and Mark of Kenya. Mosser trying to make the pass, but he's on fresh tires in front of him. This is going to be a good battle here. So Mark of Kenya has been on Mosser the whole race already. Down to the hairpin. 3 wide. I don't know how they didn't touch there. And Ferrari gets ahead of Mosser to take 4th place. This is a tight battle. Hildebeest just passed Scavney for the lead as well. We're going to stick with this little three-way battle for a minute. Right on board with Brian Mosser. In a tight sector 3. Hildebeest sets fastest lap with a 1:26 on intermediates. Mark of Kenya bests that by a couple hundredths. And a couple tenths. Down into turn 1. Or turn 2, sorry. Now down the long back straight. No DRS in the wet conditions, obviously. If it dries out, they might enable it toward the end of the race. There's still 25 laps to go. This is a 34 lap race. Looks like K-Dog made her pit stop and fell back to 13th. There's been a lot of penalties in this race I've seen yet, besides the jump start, which was icy taxi. He's back up to 12th, having had to have served his drive-through penalty by now. Looks like they kind of calmed down a little bit in this third, fourth, fifth place battle. Mark of Kenya made it around Mosser and can't quite make it around Captain Schmeg. As Captain Schmeg just sets fastest lap of the race, that's probably why he can't get around him. As SM Burt sets fastest lap of the race. He is in 7th place now. He's coming back pretty well from, considering he stopped on lap 2 and again on lap 6, I believe. So no retirements, really no spins. I think there's been a couple bumps, but I haven't seen any major damage. Scavney just second behind as they're lapping Fabio. And Conman goes into the pits. He will also be lapped. Coming around this corner to start lap 11. Hildebeest runs fastest lap of the race. We're probably going to see a lot of fastest laps of the race as the track dries out. People get fresher and fresher tires. As I'm definitely one of the slower drivers, but the intermediates I don't think last too long, especially if you want consistent fastness out of them. As SM Burt again runs the fastest lap of the race. He's up to 6th, and now he's got a gap to catch up as he's 16 seconds behind Brian Mosser in 5th. Hildebeest still leading. Scavney 2nd, Schmeg in 3rd. Mark of Kenya's in 4th. Brian Mosser 5th. SM Burt 6th. Cromley 7th. Charging Lamp 8th. Vicious Collies 9th. Johnny 5 10th. They will all score points as of now. Isolate was Flair 11th, Braylo 12th, Icy Taxi 13th, K-Dog 14th, back in the pit lane. Fabio 15th, lap down. Conman in 16th, the lap down. Maybe if these conditions improve, they can catch up some spots from down there in the back. I know I'm not the best in the rain, but it's always fun. I do like the wet races. Down into turn 2, Scavney would be in DRS range if it were enabled. but it is not yet. Mark of Kenya picks up a penalty. Must be cutting the corners a little too often. That's Burt again, fastest lap. Scavney staying within that about 0.8 behind. Mark of Kenya tries to make a pass around as they go through the ghosted. I didn't know they ghosted, but there's a lapped car there. So there's a gap from the first two to this second little group of three that have been racing hard all day. Mark of Kenya in the Ferrari. Captain Schmeg kind of got spit out of the pits right between Brian and Mark. But he's held there, and it's been a tight race for third through fifth. That last podium spot's going to be a battle. As S.M. Burt's got the pace. Let's see, he's coming around the final corner. Is he going to set another fastest lap? He does not this time. It was a purple third sector, though. It's Cromley right now in seventh, has gained the most positions, up 4 spots from the starting grid. Charging lamp eighth. He's got Vicious within half a second. They look like they're maybe content to just put some laps in. No, he goes for the pass. It looks like the rain's picking back up a little bit. That was a good pass by Vicious. Nice, clean move. They're all, everyone on the track is on intermediates now. Let's see, 3 cars a lap down. Scavney almost in striking distance. They're tight. Oh, there's yellow flags. Looks like Fabio spun coming out of turn 3, it looked like. Scavney's still within a half a second. Hanging on. Of Kenya. It must be K-Dog get lapped down there. Yeah, as Mark goes around K-Dog. Or possibly goes around K-Dog. He's got. Go back to Scavney down the long straight. It's after the long straight. I wonder. I see the blue flags flying for her. She's trying to get out of the way. I know that feeling. That's been the best racing so far, is third through fifth. It's been within a second most of the first 15 laps of the race here. With Mark of Kenya up to third, Captain Schmeg now fourth, Mosser hanging out in fifth. SM Burt has cut a good 5 seconds out of that deficit. He was about 15, 16 seconds behind when he got into 6th place, so he's got some pace. See if we can keep it up as lap 16 starts. Scavney making a run. He looked. He didn't have enough room, I don't think, to get him into the hairpin. He takes it tight to try to get on the gas early. Beast goes a little wide. It could be a drag race down to the next corner. And Scavney backs off. I don't think he had it clean enough to take that shot. And it's got to be enough to make it stick. As the Beast has shown, he's been fast and consistent. So it's going to take a good move and a lot of consistency to keep the move done. As Captain Schmeg catches and passes Mark of Kenya again. Little yellow flag. I'm not sure what that was. Just someone a little slow, it looked like, maybe. Maybe Mosser went off. Yeah, it was a 9-second gap real fast, so I'm guessing that's what happened. Missed that one. SM Burt was in 15th on lap 2. He's back up to 5th. As the second, third, and fourth pit. Oh, the Alpha's double stack. This could be bad. Unless one's already on the way out. No, I guess it works perfectly for them. Double stacked Alpha. Well played. Looks like everyone's going on to the slicks. Mediums for SM Burt. Mediums for Mosser. Cromley went back with... Oh, he's coming into the pit lane. Charging lamp also. It's like most everyone on the same schedule here. As Hildebeest goes with hard tires, he might try to run it till the end. I think if you go medium now, you might need a stop for softs. 17 could be a stretch. Scavney 15 seconds ahead now. Braylow picks up a 5-second penalty. We're going to make him serve it right away. We're going to watch him. Yeah. No, they do the pit stop right away. So he'll have 5 seconds added to the end of his race time. But he also went with mediums. We'll go back to Scavney, see where he goes mediums with 17 laps to go. Hildebeest goes by on the hard tires. He's got a couple second lead. So that undercut worked as Isolate picks up a penalty. That could hurt. He's right on the point bubble in 11th at the moment. Vicious is into the pits. We'll check who's on what compound here. Looks like Hildebeest and Johnny 5, the only ones on the hards. Fabio went soft. Figures he's in last, why not? I'm surprised more people didn't go hard with 17 laps to go, but it's all on preference of which tire you like, honestly. Isolate with Flare gets the fastest lap of the race, 1:22.6. That'll probably drop further. That's 2 stops for everybody, except SM Burt's have 3, as has K-Dog and Fabio, and Conman with 4 stops. That's a rough go, 4 stops in 19 laps. But maybe he can stretch it to the end, possibly pick up a point, as there's been no retirements again yet. Really no spins. Not a whole lot of movement, it looks like. Vicious and Cromley up 3 spots, as Johnny 5 and Braylo are down 3 spots, the biggest movers, halfway through the Grand Prix. Captain Schmeg catching up with Mark of Kenya. I don't know if he's got enough to make a move here. He makes a move down the inside. Hard braking. Mark of Kenya kind of has to back out, but he gets right back on it. Takes a peek to the inside, the Ferrari does. He's gonna look. Oh, he taps. He taps and has to back way out. He gets no damage though. Looks like his wing is fine. He should recover to make another run. And Mark of Kenya has had the most eventful race. He's been around cars the whole time, either trying to pass or defending. Scavney goes 1:18.2, so they're getting way quicker now. Scavney's a half second. Schmeg, and then Burt, SM Burt makes fastest lap. Oh, way down the inside, Scavney, and the hairpin goes for the lead. I don't know if it's gonna stick. That's a heck of a drag. Oh wow, both flat out through that turn. That was good racing there. Good hard racing, fellas. I don't know the numbers of the turns, or I would. I know the first 3 and the hairpin is. Get there. I kind of did this last minute. Let's see if I can even commentate a race. The Beast picks back up about a second. Not sure. I haven't noticed if DRS was enabled yet. Don't think so. No, I don't think so, because he would have it open right now if it were. Maybe he did. I couldn't tell. Maybe I have to check that closer. Oh, Braylo leaves the session. Makes his AI drive from 12th place. That's where he was. Hopefully he comes back. Yellow flag, sector 2-3. Keep seeing those little yellow flags, but there's nothing really major happening. Scavney back within a second of Hildebeest. 7 seconds back to 3rd place for Captain Schmeg. Mark of Kenya second behind him. SM Burt second behind that, and 5th. Excuse me. Brian Mosser in 6th now. 9 seconds behind. 5th place. Vicious, 18-second gap. Cromley right on his tail. Red Bulls battling each other for 7th place. And he comes over, that's turn 10, 11. I believe that's 12 and 13 turns on this track. Let's ride a lap with these two. Cromley Jackson in 8th place. His teammate Vicious ahead in 7th. There's turn 1, pretty much flat out. If you can get it right and break down there. Almost hairpin turn 2, turn 3, swings you back left for the long back straight, which DRS is available and open for Cromley Jackson going. He's on the outside actually for the hairpin in that line, but moves back. I don't know. Ooh, oh, and there's a ghosted car. A little bit of a... Might have cut that corner a little bit, but he did it to get ahead, and that's not really blamable in that situation. Tight racing as he comes around turn 9, 10, no, I think this is turn 9 then. There we go. So you got the left, little sweep back left, turn 10, kink left 11, back to the right 12 and 13. Catch DRS on this straight as his teammate will. Move back up. Now, another yellow. These yellows are quite local. I think that was one of the Red Bulls that slowed. Not sure. And a safety car, a full field safety car. With 12 to go. This could shake it up. I'm positive almost everyone will pit, but will they try to stretch the softs? Do you just go fresh mediums and as hard as you can to the end of the race? This is going to be a strategy decision. Hopefully everyone holds up their enough fuel and save up that ERS under the yellow. And wow, with the restart, there should be 8 or 9 laps to go. SM Burt ducks into the pits. He's the first one we're going to watch. Or is he coming out of the pits? He's coming out of the pits on soft tires. So Mark of Kenya also pits for softs. Brian Mosser looks like he went for the mediums. I think I like that decision. I think toward the end the softs could go bad. Crombly pits for soft tires. Vicious coming in right behind. Looks like he's going softs as well, and a new front wing for him, so that hurts. He's going to drop a few spots. Is Fabio also in the pits? Looks like he got new mediums. As while we got this, we'll check the race director, see if anyone has any penalties. Looks like the icy taxi drive-through. Here's a lot of warnings. 3 seconds to Mark of Kenya on lap 12. 5 seconds to Braylo on lap 16. 3 seconds to isolate. Lap 17 are the only penalties, so not a lot of penalties really so far. As SM Burt has 4 stopped. 5 tires, 4 stops, yes. And he's on the, I believe he's on the sauce. We're going to see who's on what tire. Fabio spins on the safety car. That's fine. He's in 16th. He's making it. So here's what everyone's running on. First place Hildebeest has not pitted yet. He's got 8 laps on his hard tires. He might be trying to stretch those to the end. I don't know. Has he caught the safety car yet? Yes, he's behind the safety car. Okay. Looks like they're starting to stack up. So with 10 to go, only 9 to go after this lap, you've got Hildebeest in the lead with 8-lap-old hard tires. Scavney in second with 7-lap-old mediums. Captain Schmeg third with 8-lap-old mediums. And then SM Burt and Mark of Kenya both pitted for softs, so they're only 1 lap old. Brian Mosser took the mediums, then also 1 lap old. That's your top 6. I'm not sure if the top 3 will pit. Charging Lamp 7th on older tires. Crombly in 8th has pitted for softs. Johnny in 9th has hard tires. I don't know how he's going to be able to hold off these guys with the fresh softs. This could be exciting. It's Vicious 10th, has pitted. Braylo 11th, has not. Isolate has just pitted in 12th. He had the fastest lap of the race for 1 lap. It's Conman in 13th. Icy Taxi and K-Dog have both just pitted, so they have fresh softs as well, with now 9 laps to go. I seem to have lost my drink. Oh, and Fabio picks up a 5-second penalty under the safety car. He's having a rough go of this Grand Prix. Safety car in this lap. As we maybe check some other details here. Most positions gained is Cromley and Conman, both up 3. And the leader, Conman, is a lap down, as the bottom 4 are. So 12 cars on the lead lap, 9 to go. Here we go, Hildebeest leads him around the final corner, green flag. Green flag, Scavney right on him. Burt dives to the inside. Captain Schmeg, nice and clean through turn 1. And we come to turn 2. Here's turn 2, turn 3 to the long straightaway. No DRS yet. We got blue flags waving, a couple lapped cars up in there, but they'll ghost out. That's Mark of Kenya, hard braking zone. Looks like some swerving going on there to miss some cars. I didn't know ghosting was on for everybody. Looked like Scavney ghosted for a second for what would have been contact. Mark of Kenya makes a hell of a move inside Schmeg and outside Scavney from 4th to 2nd in 1 corner. And it looks like the racing point of Conman spins. That was a hell of a move by Mark, though, to go from 4th to 2nd. He's now within 1 second of the leader. Conman has retired and brought out a virtual safety car. The first retirement of the race with 7 laps to go now. Fabio goes back into the pit lane. Virtual safety car, everyone queuing back up a little bit. Looks like Hildebeest in the lead. Mark of Kenya's right with him. Scavney in 3rd now. Schmeg 4th. SM Burt 5th. Looks like we're back to green flag racing. Green flag. Mark of Kenya right on him. Looks like he might have tapped him a little into the hairpin, but no significant contact. Mark of Kenya has been battling all day long. Honestly, been a lot of fun to watch. This has been a good race so far. Rainy start. Not too many bumps and bangs. Lots of good tight racing, especially in the top 5. As we've had a restart 2 laps ago, so the field's pretty tight. I believe DRS should be enabled this lap. Didn't catch the announcement, but we'll be able to tell here in a second as Mark of Kenya is within DRS range of the leader, Hildebeest. As they come around turn 3 onto the long back straight. That view, yes, DRS is open. He goes to the outside for the hairpin. Might try the cutback. He does. Gets a little inside, but not enough. Sector 2 yellow flag. Not sure. Looks like Vicious losing some spots. Braylo also losing some spots. Mark of Kenya's right there. Scavney a second behind. Hildebeest leads him around the twisty turny third sector. He's on them hard tires and holding them off. I didn't know if they could do it. He's coming around now, 6 laps to go. Wait, 5 laps to go. As Vicious retires in sector 3. Is that gonna get out of the way? Oh no! Brian Mosser spun Cromley. No, what's going on? A big crash. Isolate, Braylo, Cromley, Vicious, Johnny 5 might have been involved. I only caught pieces of debris. Oh, terrible accident with 5 to go. Virtual safety car. Mark of Kenya took the lead in all of that. Didn't even catch the exchange for the lead. As Mark of Kenya has the lead, and he's got fresh, soft tires. I don't know if Hildebeest will be able to catch him. Scavney, DRS now enabled again. Green flags. Virtual safety car is over. We've got 5 to go. Hildebeest within a second. Scavney right behind him on mediums. SM Burt in 4th place on some soft tires. I don't know if he's got enough to get to the front in 4 laps. Captain Schmeg's right on him with... Oh, he's got the medium tires. Looks like Mosser, bad luck at the end there, having to go to the pit lane. Scavney passes Hildebeest for second. Coming to the hairpin, Hildebeest going down the inside with SM Burt going 3 wide maybe, doesn't pull it off. Wisely backs out of that, but he's got speed and fresher tires, so he could get around both of those. He goes around Scavney for the outside move. Has to back out again. Gets 3rd down the straight for us momentarily anyway as they're going into the teeth. Takes 3rd. That was a good move by SM Burt with the fresher tires. As Captain Schmeg can't pull the move as well. Scavney hangs on to 4th for now. SM Burt looks they're all within DRS range of each other with 3 to go. Hildebeest in 2nd. Mark of Kenya out in front. He's got the fresh softs. Hildebeest in 2nd. He is right on him. Maybe goes for the move. There's a little bit of swerving, blocking. He goes to the inside, hard braking. Looks like Mark of Kenya will get better traction on the softs out of the corner, but it's a drag race back. Hildebeest not giving it up easy. A little dirt there for Kenya. Hildebeest takes the position back though, which that's gotten SM Burt and Scavney right up on both of them. These top 5 are a 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds apart at the most. This is a train for the final 2 laps of the JKeSports German Grand Prix. Hildebeest comes around the final turn. 2 laps to go. There's your top 5 down the stretch. Hildebeest, Mark of Kenya, SM Burt, Scavney, and Captain Schmeg. All looking for a spot to move up as this German course is tight, and a spin. SM Burt gets spun. I don't know if that was him. Schmeg and Scavney both get through relatively unscathed, still within DRS of the guys in front of them. SM Burt with a little miscue. I don't know if it was helped or not. He still holds on for 5th at the moment. Brian Mosser takes fastest lap with 2 to go and some fresh softs after his pit stop. That's a good plan for that extra point if you're falling back anyway. So here comes Hildebeest around the corner. That was turn 8, I believe. Here's turn 9. Hildebeest leading by 2/10. Scavney less than a second behind that. Captain Schmeg right behind him. As here comes Hildebeest around the final turn to take the white flag for the final lap of the race. Everyone's got one more chance around the track. Mark of Kenya a little bit behind. Scavney looks like he's making a run for 2nd. That was a little tight. Good move by Scavney though. Looks like they're letting Hildebeest get away with it. Mark might have used up his tires. It's Hildebeest. Scavney still 2nd. Down the long stretch to the hairpin. Captain Schmeg gets around Mark of Kenya. He must have burned his tires up. I don't know how he lost that much pace. But Scavney's coming up. He's got the last sector to do it. He's within half a second. It's been great racing the whole race. Here we go for the final few turns. Is he going to try to pull off a move? I don't know if he's going to be able to. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And Hildebeest comes around the final turn for the German Grand Prix victory. Scavney 2nd, not by much. Schmeg 3rd. Mark of Kenya 4th. SM Burt does get 5th. Charging Lamp coming around for 6th. Good showing for Alfa Romeo. Good showing for Ferrari. 2 cars in the top 6. Isolate Flair comes around for 7th place. Braylow for 8th. These are pending penalties. I'm not sure what penalties have taken. Brian Mosser does get 8th by penalty. So here comes Johnny around for 10th. And the final point of the race for Johnny 5. That was quite entertaining, everyone. I'm glad I had the chance to watch. That was a fun race. Good one to get my first announcer bit going with. Excellent finish. Excellent racing. Only the one incident, really. As the final order is Hildebeest with the win for Alfa Romeo from 2nd on the grid. Scavney gets 2nd place in the Mercedes. Captain Schmeg 3rd for 2 Alphas on the podium. Mark of Kenya gets 4th. SM Burt gets 5th. Charging Lamp 6th. Isolate 7th. Brian Mosser 8th with fastest lap of the race. Braylow 9th, Johnny 5 10th, Icy Taxi 11th, K-Dog 12th, Fabio 13th, Cromley 14th, Vicious in 15th, Conman 16th. The 3 DNFs at the bottom were all toward the end of the race. It was very entertaining indeed.